All right, so the Bucs, though, did see a few injuries in that game, including to offensive tackle Tristan Wirfs. Head coach Bruce Arians did say yesterday Wirfs is in the walking boot for his ankle injury, has a chance to play on Sunday. But, Mina, how concerned are you about this injury, knowing how impactful Wirfs is to this offense?
Very concerned, like code red level concern. Look, there are things this Bucs offense and Tom Brady in particular will do to alleviate the issue of whether Wirfs plays or not. The ball is going to come out super quick. Of course, it came out really quick against Philadelphia. Interesting contrast to last night in the first half. Kyler Murray taking forever against that Rams defensive line. They're going to have a very different experience against Tom Brady, who got it out in 2.17 seconds in the Eagles game. They're going to use tempo, which is something they did after Wirfs went out. Move quickly, play action, all of that. But we are talking about one of the best right tackles in the NFL. By the way, his backup was hurt too, Josh Wells. So this is a situation for Tampa, especially against a dangerous Rams defensive line.
All right, so they're also hoping to get Leonard Fournette back. If you look at some of the injuries that the Bucs have dealt with, he tweeted something out today, kind of breaking his own news, saying, "Appreciate all the birthday love. Man, only if y'all knew the roads I had to take to get here." Well, we kind of know, right? It's pretty remarkable. He says, "I will see you guys Sunday." It's going to be his birthday. He's going to be 27. That's really big, Marcus, if he's back.
I remember having this conversation when they traded for him from Jacksonville. And I thought that would be the change in his career.
You
and I know
you were like, it's a big move, and I was like,
we always talk about Leonard Fournette in context of Tom Brady, right? We always say, well, he's the, but the truth is that he's actually the guy that kind of keeps all this together for this offense. In protection, obviously, which is of high level concern when you have Tom Brady as your quarterback, but rapport, y'all, like the understanding of where to be, how to be there when you get there. You played a clip earlier this year, Dan, about how fast he can get his head around 100%. That understanding of how they want to operate offensively. And to your point, MK, with the loss to Tristan Wirfs, we know the answer to that is get the ball out of your hands quickly. Tom does that already, right, RC?
He did it last week.
But when you have a back you trust, and it's very familiar with how him and Kevin Falk operated in New England.
100%, bro.
Right? So now with Leonard coming back, not only do you alleviate some of those pressure situations that you may be in with Tristan Wirfs, it gives Tom Brady another level of comfort when you don't. Jalen Ramsey out there. That defensive line is going to be getting pressure. And to have this guy back, I think, may be the biggest get of them coming into this game.
Well, you know, we're talking about Leonard Fournette, but you spoke about Cam Akers earlier and his return and what that meant to the Los Angeles Rams. And I think that puts a lot of focus on Lavonte David and Devin White. Last year, we watched these two dudes absolutely take over the playoffs. This is when we thought Devin White had ascended to being a top-tier, elite-level linebacker. And we haven't seen all of that this year. But if you go to the tape last week and you watch it again, it was back again. Devin White was everywhere. But then you watch Lavonte David in coverage. You watch Lavonte David understand, I'm going to do the hard things, especially the hard things mentally, and I'm going to let Devin White be seek and destroy. And that's what we're going to see a little bit of this week. You're going to have to block Devin White in the A-gap up on the blitz. You're going to have to account for him when you're trying to run outside zone. And all of those things are extremely important to the Los Angeles Rams. So on first and second down, what those two dudes can do is paramount to this defense.
When you think about what happened when these teams played earlier this year, such a beatdown by the Rams, the revenge factor for Tom Brady is real in a lot of ways, and it's at their place. Woo, there's some good games this weekend.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.